All right, let's get into it. Today, we are breaking down the first chapter of A Mind of Her Own and really digging into how a truly great story gets built, right from the first page. We're going to look at how the author introduces these incredible characters, their central conflict, and even the start of a thriller, all inside a single, glittering ballroom scene.
So the story kicks off with this line. It's just beautiful, right? It immediately drops you into this world of incredible wealth and high society. You can almost hear the violins playing, feel the buzz in the room. This isn't just a description, it's the author making a promise to us, the reader, of romance and serious intrigue to come.
But the author doesn't let us get too comfortable in all that glamour. Not for a second. This question pops up and immediately injects this core tension into the story. We're being told that this perfect, glittering world, it's all fake. And underneath it all, something much, much more dangerous is going on. It's a classic storytelling move, isn't it? Show us this amazing surface and then just hint at the darkness underneath. It hooks you right away, making you ask, what secrets are hiding here in plain sight?
Now, at the very heart of this world is our protagonist, Lady Amelia Worthington. She is our way into the story, but as we're about to find out, she is very much an outsider looking in.
The author uses this very specific word to describe Amelia, a blue stocking. Now, in the Regency era, this wasn't just some casual label. Oh no, it was a statement. It was basically a rebellion. It tells us immediately that she cares more about books than balls, and wit more than wealth. It just perfectly sets her apart from everyone else in the room.
And this, right here, illustrates her conflict perfectly. On the one hand, you have society seeing her as this prize to be won, right? An heiress on the market. But her reality, what's going on inside? She's an independent thinker who would honestly rather be tucked away in a library than in any ballroom. This tug-of-war between the outside pressure and her inner self is what really drives her character from page 1.
Of course, a great protagonist like Amelia needs someone who can really challenge her. And that brings us to Lord Nicholas Ashford, the man who doesn't just crash her library sanctuary, but basically turns her entire quiet rebellion on its head.
So here's what's so brilliant about how Nicholas is introduced. He's a man of total contradictions. His public persona? Oh, he's the charming, scandalous rake that everyone gossips about. But then we get these tiny little clues. He's looking for a copy of Voltaire, of all things. He's overheard in this really tense, serious conversation. We know instantly there's way more to this guy than meets the eye, which makes him so unpredictable and interesting.
So their first interaction, it's not some cute flirtation. It's a duel of wits. Amelia just cuts right through his charming facade with this razor-sharp line. She is not playing the typical society games, and she is letting him know it, loud and clear.
And Nicholas's response, this is what seals the deal on their dynamic. Instead of being offended, he's drawn in. He loves the challenge. This one little line tells us he's not interested in her beauty or her money. He's captivated by her mind. It forges this instant connection between them that's built on, being intellectual equals.
And then Nicholas delivers this absolute killer line. It's a direct hit. He doesn't just see a witty woman. He sees the vulnerability she's trying so hard to hide. He gets why she hides in libraries. Wow. This one sentence just takes their banter to a whole new level. It's deeply personal. He has seen right through her armor, and that changes everything.
Okay, so our characters are established, we get their dynamic, and just when you think you're settling in for a witty romance, the author completely pivots. The story starts weaving in this genuine mystery, and suddenly the stakes get a whole lot higher than just a war of words.
It starts small. Amelia just spots a cloaked figure out in the garden. Is it a servant? A secret lover meeting someone? We don't know. The author just plants that first little seed of unease, a sign that someone is watching from the shadows.
Then, the danger gets a voice. Amelia overhears Nicholas in this hushed, really menacing conversation with a guy named Sir Henry Rutherford. We hear words like dire consequences. So the mystery isn't just a shadow anymore. It has a voice and a face.
Next up, the threat gets personal. A letter, completely anonymous, is delivered straight to Amelia. It warns her to stay out of Ashford's business. See, she's not just a bystander anymore. Someone has noticed her, and they're telling her to back off. And then the tension just skyrockets. A scream. Amelia's cousin Beatrice sees a man holding a knife out on the terrace. The danger isn't a whisper anymore. It's immediate, it's violent, and it's right on the edge of the party.
And finally,
physical proof. A dagger is found lying in the grass, and it's got this strange crest on it, a serpent wrapped around a dagger. This isn't a rumor. It's not a glimpse in the dark. This is cold, hard steel. The threat is 100% real.
So the author has laid out this trail of breadcrumbs for us, right? The next move is to show us how all these little pieces, the dagger, a mysterious key, aren't random at all. They're part of a conspiracy that is pulling our main characters right into the center of it.
Okay, let's just recap the puzzle pieces we have so far. We've got the anonymous letter sent to Amelia, we've got the dagger with that creepy serpent crest, we know Rutherford is threatening Nicholas, and from Nicholas's side, we find out about stolen family artifacts, a second threatening letter with specific demands, and this mysterious gold key that he finds. The author is just expertly layering all these clues for us and for the characters to figure out.
This table really helps to make sense of the chaos, doesn't it? You can see how Amelia gets pulled in because of her curiosity, symbolized by that book. Nicholas is smack dab in the middle of the conspiracy, tied to the stolen items and that gold key. And all the while, this cloaked figure is the one moving the pieces around, connecting everyone with the letters and that dagger.
And this is the moment it all comes to a head. A second letter, but this one's for Nicholas, and it delivers this chilling, very specific ultimatum. It's not a vague warning anymore. The threat explicitly names the lady. It is crystal clear that Amelia is no longer just a curious observer. She is now a target. The stakes just went from intrigue to life or death.
So think about that. By the end of just one chapter, the author has built an entire world, created two incredibly complex characters, forged this amazing dynamic between them, and launched a full-blown high-stakes conspiracy. It just leaves us with the biggest question of the whole story. In a world where a glittering party can hide daggers in the dark, is anyone really safe?